The relentless Israeli offensive in Gaza escalated dramatically early Sunday morning with the reported destruction of parts of Al-Ahli hospital in Gaza City. This devastating airstrike, confirmed by Gaza's Civil Defense Agency, marks a horrifying new low in the already brutal conflict, raising profound questions about the morality and legality of Israel's expanding military campaign. The target, Al-Ahli Hospital, also known as the Baptist or Ali Arab Hospital, was struck after midnight, leaving a trail of destruction and sparking international outrage. The attack comes amidst a broader Israeli military strategy aiming to seize significant portions of Gaza. This aggressive expansion of control is explicitly designed to pressure Hamas into releasing the remaining 59 hostages, 24 of whom are believed to be alive, and accepting Israel's proposed ceasefire terms. The sheer brutality of this tactic is underscored by the concurrent imposition of a month-long blockade on essential supplies, including food, fuel, and humanitarian aid. This blockade has plunged the approximately 2 million Palestinians in Gaza into a catastrophic humanitarian crisis, with acute shortages becoming increasingly dire as supplies dwindle. Human rights organizations have unequivocally condemned this blockade as a war crime, a charge further substantiated by the stark reality facing the civilian population. While Israel claims sufficient supplies entered Gaza during the brief 2-month ceasefire that ended last month, this assertion is vehemently disputed by numerous aid groups on the ground, who witness firsthand the devastating impact of the blockade. The stark contrast between Israel's claims and the agonizing reality experienced by the people of Gaza underscores the urgent need for international intervention and accountability. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's government has justified its actions by framing the seizure of land as a strategic maneuver to enhance its leverage over Hamas. The objective, according to Netanyahu, is to create new corridors akin to the Philadelphia Corridor, a southern Gaza border area under Israeli control since May 2024. The recent seizure of the Netzarim Corridor, effectively cutting off the northern third of Gaza, further exemplifies Israel's relentless drive to control and fragment the territory. These actions have not only resulted in the displacement and suffering of countless Palestinians, but also severely hindered humanitarian access, exacerbating the already dire situation. Adding another layer of complexity to this catastrophic situation is the Israeli government's allusion to a proposal, reportedly originating from former U.S. President Donald Trump, which would facilitate the voluntary relocation of Palestinians to other countries. This suggestion, predictably, has been met with resounding rejection by the Palestinian people, who have firmly reiterated their unwavering determination to remain in their homeland. Their steadfast resolve underscores the profound attachment to their land and the injustice of being forced to abandon their homes and communities. The attack on Al-Ahli Hospital represents not just a military action, but a deliberate assault on the very fabric of Palestinian life. The destruction of a hospital, a sanctuary for the sick and injured, underscores the callous disregard for human life that characterizes this conflict. This act, combined with the blockade and the aggressive land seizure, paints a grim picture of a deliberate policy aimed at not just military victory, but the systematic subjugation and displacement of an entire population. The world watches with growing horror as this unfolding tragedy continues to unfold, demanding urgent international action to prevent further atrocities and hold those responsible accountable for their crimes against humanity. The images of destruction, the stories of suffering, the cries of the desperate, these are not abstract statistics, but a testament to the human cost of this brutal war. The international community must not remain silent in the face of such blatant violations of human rights and international law. The future of Gaza, and indeed the future of peace in the region, hangs precariously in the balance. The urgency of the situation demands immediate and decisive action to alleviate the suffering and prevent further escalation of this devastating conflict. The destruction of Al-Ahli Hospital serves as a stark reminder of the profound moral failure at the heart of this war, a failure that demands a concerted global response. The international community must unite to demand an end to the violence, ensure the safe passage of humanitarian aid, and hold those responsible for the atrocities committed accountable under international law. The fate of Gaza rests on the collective conscience of the world. Failure to act decisively now will only prolong the suffering and deepen the humanitarian crisis already unfolding in this war-torn region. The world must act, and act decisively, to prevent further catastrophe. The time for words is over. The time for action is now.